So today I'm gonna show you how to prevent this mess. I've been dealing with this since I got the 2-door Bronco. I also have a 4-door. I'm gonna do this to the 4-door as well. This is Molly Velcro tape from Bartac. And the great thing about Velcro, if you know, these seat backs that are kind of like fuzzy, Velcro will stick to it. So this basically can be customized to any vehicle with the fuzzy seat back. So it's not just for Broncos, but it's gonna help me store my gear in the back of my 2-door Bronco because I always have a lot of gear that I wanna keep back there. It's usually just all laid out. It's just hard to find anything. This way I'll be able to organize some of my EDC gear basically that I carry in the Bronco all the time. The only thing you need to install this is your Velcro, a pair of scissors, and a lighter to just burn the edges once you cut it so it doesn't fray in the long run. You can get these rolls on the Bartac website, link up in the description with a discount code. You can get them in 20 feet, 10 feet, and 5 feet, and they're 2 inches wide. So to know how much you need for your vehicle, you basically measure the length in inches, and then you measure the height that you need, and then you divide your height by 2 because there's 2 inches, and then you multiply that to get your square footage, or square inches, I guess, and then divide it by 12 so you know how many feet you need. One thing to note before you start, try to get this as clean as possible. The cleaner it is, the better it's gonna stick on there. All right, let's get these seats done. All right, so I'm gonna start up here. You wanna make sure you start off straight. Oh, that's kinda nice. I can hold on to the other side. And then, so that's pretty easy. And then you gotta make sure you burn your edges, and that's just so it doesn't fray over time. And I'm not gonna remove each one like I just did. It's just I wasn't really happy with the placement. There. Use a little X-Acto to cut through. I was gonna leave it overlap like this, but because it doesn't stick on the plastic, it was making the whole thing weaker. So I do have to take it off. So I'm just being careful not to cut the back of the seat. There, now that'll be better now that the Velcro's all attached. And it looks better too. It looks like it should be there. And honestly, Ford, I don't know what you were thinking with the Bronco. This should be there from factory. All right, so we're done one side. And I got this much left. It's not gonna be enough for the whole seat, but I'll start it and see how much I have left after. There, all done. Look how good that looks compared to just the regular shag carpet that's usually back there. It looks amazing. I love it. I should have done this a lot sooner. I just want to show you guys how much I have left. So I had 2 rolls of 20 feet. Ooh, yeah, I pretty much have 6 3/4, almost 7 feet left. So to do what I did to a 2-door, you need 35 feet. And pretty much the same thing for a 4-door. I have that little bit of extra, so I just recommend getting 2 rolls of 40, and then you're good. And while you're there, you might as well get these little cozies, Bartac cozies. I use them for my carbonated water that I'm drinking right now. But the reason I like them is that I keep them there on the roll bar. So I always, wherever I go, I always have a couple little Bartac cozies. All right, let's put some gear on here. Okay, one quick little trick too. Get yourself some ball bungees on Amazon. You can get like a 10 or 20 pack, whatever. I'll put a link in the description. And what you do is you shorten where the knot is, like the knot's on the end here, but I'll just have a little loop. So I'll make another knot here it just makes the bungee tighter. And you gotta kind of play and experiment with it a little bit. And then watch, like for the shovel here. And then now that it's smaller, I'll just run it through and then around the ball. So now it's secured and it's pretty quick to remove if I want to use the tool and then to put back. So that's my little ball bungee trick. Look how much better this looks. So I use the ball bungees. This side I kind of left like more rugged tools. Here's my toolkit. It's not hanging off of it, but it's clamped there so that it's not gonna move around. That way I always know where it is. And then I have my electrical toolkit here. I'm gonna put my Bronco toolkit in there, just a small Bronco one. This here, I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna put in these pouches, but I kept kind of this side soft, I call it, so that if I put the seat down, nothing in here is like fragile, so I can kind of throw stuff on top anyway. So that's kind of like my idea behind it. And it kind of clears the bottom for all my stuff. So if I want to throw my recovery gear in, you know, at least, you know, it's organized back there. There's my recovery bag, recovery rope, and my compressor. Look how much better this looks. And it's not gonna rattle around while I'm driving. You know, I can fit some more stuff and I'm not gonna be digging everywhere to find something. Link in the description with a discount code for all the BarTac gear and Amazon links for the ball bungees and stuff like that. Thank you for watching and we'll see you guys next time.